Bonsoir tout le monde. Il est 21h30. Mais vendredi, c'est donc Genshin. On avait terminé. Je vais aller quelque part où il fait un peu beau. On avait terminé l'histoire d'Inazuma la dernière fois, donc cette fois-ci, on va se lancer sur les quêtes de personnages. Euh, Bah attends, je vais la commencer tant qu'à faire. Hop. Si le jeu me l'affiche. Ouais, merci. Ah, c'est vrai, j'ai ça à faire. Ah non, c'est rien. Hop. Ouais, ah d'accord. Donc, on va faire celle-là. Si la celle de Kokomi se débloque tout de suite après, je vais faire celle de Kokomi. Sinon, je vais partir faire les abysses. Ça fait une éternité, j'ai pas essayé d'entrer là-dedans. Donc, on va essayer de voir si je peux pas avancer. Ok.
Cleo is a brave girl today. I found a really...
Hein. Ah, ok, oui, j'avais le droit de récupérer une clé, ce qui est logique étant donné
Want me to show it to you?
que bah, j'ai continué mes quêtes.
If the Tenryo Commission won't assist in
Problème.
dealing with the thunderstorm, the consequences could be catastrophic.
It's not that we're unwilling to do our part. We just don't have any space.
Exactly.
Hey, Toma! What's going on?
C'est pas.
Ah, hello you two. We were just talking about what an impact you've made in Inazuma.
Greetings. Thank you both.
Ah, so they're friends of yours.
Well,
Mais du coup,
the
si ça se
Top
débloque
Commission's
tout de
work
suite
used to
la quête de
consist of
Kokomi et que
gathering
je la
information
fais,
for the
il n'y aura pas de stream
Shogun
de
and carrying
Genshin
out any
vendredi
duties
prochain.
she
Je vais essayer de
assigned.
trouver autre chose.
But recently, she announced, we all understand if the Shogun needs some quiet time to gather her thoughts. The only problem is, in the meantime, the thunderstorm out at sea has been getting wilder. Yep, that's the one. And all the time it's been there, the storm has never changed in
What? So her will's changed and she wants to destroy Inazuma now? Or is this her way of trying to get revenge on us?
Oui, ce serait
Oh,
purée.
yeah, you're right. If she really wanted to get revenge on us, she could just strike us with lightning right here. Which would also be pretty...
I don't think you need to worry about that. The reason we're concerned is that we've never known the Almighty Shogun's will to falter before.
Considering Liu as god left not too long ago, it's hard not to take it as a bad sign. A lot of people now believe that the thunderstorm is getting wilder because the almighty Shogun is having health problems. The fact that she won't see anyone right now.
Right.
That's-
So, before rumors start spreading, Miss Kamisato got me to come here and discuss countermeasures with the Tenryo Commission. We need to make sure we're prepared to...
Unfortunately, the reality is that the Tenryo Commission is facing huge internal instability at the moment. The Kujo clan has lost control over the other clans.
Huh? Why is that?
The Kujo clan is still awaiting the Shogun's trial for colluding with the Fatui and nearly destroying the whole of Inazuma. Everyone knows that a change of commissioner is inevitable. It's just a matter of time before the almighty Shogun hands down her decree.
To put it simply, no one will take orders from the Kujo clan anymore. But there's still work that has to be done.
If Mr. Takayuki was in better health, there might be a way through. But now?
My lack of ability is to blame. I failed to uncover the truth in time.
Don't blame yourself, Master. You have to at least keep your chin up until your older brother returns.
Yes, you're right. Masahito has enough on his plate at the moment. Okay, Toma, let's revisit this discussion in a few days. Right now, I need to go visit Takatsukasa Susumu, head of the Takatsukasa clan. He's the only...
I suppose. Well, okay, no problem. A speedy resolution to the Tenryo Commission's internal issue.
I'll come with you, Master.
No need. I'll handle this by myself.
Oh, okay?
If you think about it, both the thunderstorm situation and the issue with the tent, if things carry on like this, people
Huh? You...
don't know for sure. But we may as well try. Whether she...
Sounds like you guys know what to do. You know, everyone's worrying about the show. Thank you very much. I owe you one. Again.
The way Paimon sees it, there's only one person who might have the chance to see the Shogun while she's isolating, right? Let's take a trip to the Grand Narrow...
Je vais chercher Yae Miko. Reflet de la mortalité. Yae, on va aller chercher Yae. Il y a toujours un plein de d'électro ici, je sais pas il est où, ça m'énerve. Il semble pas être au-dessus. Il doit être en dessous. On pourrait toujours faire de l'exploration en live pour Genshin la semaine prochaine si je finis les deux. Mais c'est pas le truc le plus fun que je puisse faire. Ouais. Et je vais m'emmerder moi aussi, donc pas sûr que ce soit une bonne idée. Je fasse ça avec quelqu'un sinon. Donc il y a un event. Je sais vraiment pas. Pas moyen de glitch à travers le mur. Non, ben on tente, écoute. Ça m'est déjà arrivé, je me suis placé à un endroit, j'ai réussi à aller sous la map. Il y a quelques spots comme ça. C'est drôle. Le jeu, ça passe à travers les murs. Ah! Clairement pas ici. Ça se voirait. Ou bien il est vrai. Tout en haut du bâtiment. On est déjà allé plein de fois en haut. Oh là. Oh attends. J'ai envie de le trouver, ça m'énerve, je le vois à chaque fois que je viens ici. Ma santé mentale en dépend. Peut-être dans les alentours, ce serait... Ah, attends. Il est pas là. Plus bas. Non, ça c'est... Ah putain, je crois que je l'ai vu. Non? Ah, c'était la... C'était ma... Putain de truc là, la fée qui flotte. C'est ça que j'ai vu en fait. tomber très vite à côté de moi. Normalement, je peux descendre en dessous. Ouais, on va reprendre de l'énergie. On va voir si je peux pas le choper. Il est pas en dessous. Pas l'impression. Oh, putain. Ça y est. Il y a plein de papillons. Maintenant que je sais ça, je vais venir chasser les papillons. Trucs ici, là, les machins pour faire de la condensée. Il y en a plein. Ah, faut les attraper par contre. Ouais, non. Va falloir faire plusieurs allers-retours. Je m'y suis peut-être un peu mal pris aussi. J'aurais dû essayer d'aller dans leur direction. Putain, mais... Sérieux? Oh, le fils de pute. Bon. Je ferai pas plusieurs fois l'aller-retour, hein. C'est pas ça le but du live. Je voulais trouver là plein de trucs là. Et je la trouve pas, ça m'énerve. C'est la Nive avec Xinkyu? Xinkyu? Je sais pas. On va remettre Mona. On va remonter. Parce que je trouve pas le truc et ça m'énerve quand même.
This is how it must be.
Ça m'énerve. Il est où? Est-ce qu'il y a moyen de monter dans le cerisier? Peut-être en haut. Peut-être à partir du haut du cerisier, on va pas le voir. Ouais, bon, on va parler à Yae d'abord. Ah non, ça se déclenche pas tout de suite. Tu peux grimper dedans? Oui, tu peux. Il y a une tête de renard au bout. Je vais jamais monter en haut. Mais, bouge. Il est pas là. Ah, tant pis. Ça me saoule. Pas. Bon, on va faire la mission là.
I wasn't expecting to receive VIP shrine visitors during downtime. So I suppose you're here What a smooth talker. Though your eyes do not lie as convincingly as your tongue. Still, your answer has put me in a good mood. So tell me.
We heard the Shogun decided to take a break, and since then the thunderstorm around Ina... Rumor has it that the thunderstorm is affected by the Shogun's will, so people are worrying that something might be wrong.
All right. There's little purpose in keeping anything hidden from you anyway. Since the battle, the Shogun has been greatly troubled and her temperament has changed
Ah oui, à ce point.
Her power was already on the decline. Then you dealt her that fateful strike.
Génial.
The defeat was a heavy blow to her. It also didn't help that I forgot to bring her some tricolor dango and light novels when I went to see her.
Est-ce qu'il va falloir un nouvel archon électro aussi? Encore? Parce que... Hey, c'est pas la première. C'est enfin, c'est peut-être pas la deuxième, mais depuis la grande guerre des archons,
Oh, the
C'est
poor
la
thing.
deuxième archon
Without
électro à
desserts
exister.
and books to console herself with, she was so angry she quite simply lost it, crying and ranting and.
You expect us to believe that a god would throw a temper tantrum over something like that?
Before you get too indignant, consider the fact that your concerns sound every bit as nonsensical to me as that blink. A seeks eternity. To her, mortal lives come and go in the blink of an eye. Of what consequence to her are mortal concerns for her well-being?
You're saying
I don't know the details. She said she wanted to rest, and I have nothing pressing that requires her attention. So there is no reason to disturb her. I have heard about the thunderstorm, though. As to the cause, it is not inconceivable that, as you suggest, her will has wavered somewhat. I am the only one in all of Inazuma who can visit her while she is resting. But
Oui,
tell me,
c'est pas étonnant.
why should this concern me? Why should I do this for you when I already I like that answer. Here is the pass permit. Show it to the Okuzumeshu at the gate, and he will let you in.
thanks, Miko.
My question was in jest, but since you answered it in earnest... Oh, and don't forget to return the pass permit to me after you have...
Oui. Hein. J'ai... Pour... Non, j'en ai pas assez. Mais ça m'énerve. Il est où? Oh, il est dedans? Non, il peut pas être dedans. On peut pas aller dedans. On peut pas aller dedans. On peut pas être dedans. Au secours, il est où celui-là? À l'aide. Je comprends rien. Il doit y avoir un trou sur le bord, sur une des falaises que je vois pas. Ça m'agace. Là, il y a... Non, c'est pas cassable. Ça aurait été quand même étonnant. Non. Ah, attends, putain. Il y a un détail auquel je porte jamais attention. Il y a peut-être un fucking renard. Les renards avec la lentille, il faut regarder à travers pour déceler les secrets. Dans un sanctuaire où il y a un kitsune, enfin, un ancien kitsune. Il doit bien avoir une de ces putains de statues dans le coin. Si je me prends pas les poteaux, ça va aller. Il y en aura pas parce que je suis trop optimiste. Salut. Je peux te parler. Bon, je vais te laisser tranquille, ça sert à rien. Je sens. Ouais, non. Je crois pas que ce soit cette idée de renard. Ça aurait été étonnant, je l'aurais vu depuis le temps. À force de venir dans cette zone. On peut pas monter là? Ce serait étonnant que ce soit là-dedans. Là. Mais bon. Ce que j'ai à perdre, je le trouve pas. Ah! Ah ouais, mais je peux pas, il me semble. Il me semble que je peux pas en fait.
La la la.
J'ai pas le niveau de l'arbre pour... C'est chiant. Avec vos niveaux d'électro machin bidule, c'est trop chiant. Tu peux le récupérer grâce à ça? Ouais. Nice. Ok, bon bah en fait je sais où il est, c'est juste que je peux pas y aller. On va aller au palais. On continue cette histoire. Je vois. C'est du bien de se faire agresser à chaque fois que tu passes. Le TP aussi, du coup, je peux me téléporter sans avoir de problème. Chaque fois, je me téléportais ici. C'était la merde, quoi. Putain.
The almighty Shogun has requested solitude. No visitor.
Oh, we've got a pass.
Don't be ridiculous. Lady Guji never gives her pass permit to another person. Not even esteemed travelers like yourself. Guji Ai is only authorized to hold that pass permit because of the trust that the almighty Shogun places in her. Wait, this is understood. Then as the Shogun has ordered, apologies. Please proceed. Since the Shogun is resting at this time, please be especially respectful and make sure your behavior is...
Oui, 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 oui. On va être respectueux, sympa, et on fera pas trop de bruit, promis. On vient simplement pour voir comment elle va. Je vais trancher la tête au passage et on s'en va. Je rigole. Alors, sans rire, c'est pas genre la première fois que je vois un personnage marcher comme ça, au loin sans moi. C'est-à-dire que souvent on devait suivre les personnes, mais on était à côté, quoi. Là, elle est loin et elle marche, genre elle fait les 100 pas.
Look how she's pacing back and forth. Don't you think she looks a little anxious?
Est-ce qu'elle fait les 100 pas depuis dès qu'elle s'est retirée? Parce que franchement, ça fait beaucoup de jours à marcher.
How did you get in? Trespassers are to be eliminated at once.
Wait, no, it's us! Why are you treating us like we're your enemy? We made amends, didn't we? Also, we got in by totally legit.
Denied. Use of force has been forbidden. Anyway, be gone. Do not disturb my solitude. That is of no concern. This is my recuperation state.
What do you make of this? She's acting strange, huh?
This body has no need of rest, but I am an assistant to the one within. If she wishes to rest, I must follow her will.
Paimon gets it. So this is all A's doing, but why? Surely you going about your business doesn't interfere with the plane of Euthymia. She's got plenty of space in there. Seems like it would be the perfect place for rest and relaxation.
I do as she wishes. I can say no more than this. I cannot. In my current state, even if I went out, I could do nothing.
Le peuple n'a pas besoin d'une grande performance en fait. Le peuple serait simplement rassuré juste de voir ta tête. Sur le corps en effet, sur le corps. Juste de te voir debout à un balcon. De savoir que tu es vivante, quoi, c'est tout.
What do you...
It has been forbidden.
What should we do? It feels like this conversation is going nowhere.
Ah, it's you two. It's been a while.
Oh
The
putain.
Shogun can't do much at the moment. Come straight in and see me.
Ok. C'est très... C'est presque dérangeant, je trouve. Bonjour.
Terrifying! Would it be so hard to give us a little warning?
It's not your first time. I don't see what there is to be so alarmed about.
So, is the Shogun broken? Are you gonna get it?
Don't worry. The Shogun's not broken. I've just temporarily disabled many of her functions. Currently, the Shogun is unable to handle any business and cannot appear as me. So the easiest solution was to announce that I am resting. As I said, I need to think about Inazuma's eternity, and thinking takes time. But the Shogun is still running based on her old rules. I can't allow her to make any mistakes while I am working things out.
Have you
Hmm.
tried turning it off and on again?
No, she was not created to ever be turned off. Furthermore, I had even predicted at the time that's why the Shogun has a robust
Vous essayez de
system to
brancher votre
safeguard against
ordinateur dans le mur,
modification.
monsieur?
It's also to protect. For now, while I figure out the form that eternity should take, it's more effective for me to temporarily disable.
Oh, Paimon gets it now. The thunderstorm's getting out of control because some of the Shogun's functions have...
The thunderstorm is getting out of control?
Huh? Okay, well, let us...
I see. So the thunderstorm...
You can fix it, right?
It's just a minor error. This kind of thing was bound to happen. A small modification to the Shogun should fix it. Don't look at me like that. I've never had to tinker with the Shogun before, and she's very complicated. It's practically inevitable for something to go wrong when you start tweaking things. Yes, that's it. I'm not making excuses. It's the truth.
It's fine. Just as long as you can fix it is all.
Not much. As before, I can see the way forward, yet there are still... But there is no urgency. To reach an ill-conceived verdict in haste, just for the sake of having reached one, would be a confusion of priorities.
If everyone sees that the Shogun is in good health, it'll put all the speculation and rumors out there to rest. And who knows? A change of scenery might put you in a different mood and give...
You
On va
mean
voir deux...
leave the plane of Euthymia? Yes, you're right. After all, the Shogun is currently unable to take care of business on my behalf. All right, then. I'll come out for a while. Oh, since the theme of the day is a change of pace, you can just call me A. I'm not a great fan of rigid titles.
What? But you're just A's consciousness, aren't you? Can consciousness actually leave this?
I have my ways. I would never subject myself to imprisonment voluntarily.
Oh, great! Then there's nothing to worry about. Allow us to be your tour guides.
Tour guides? What's a tour guide?
Someone to show you around the Inazuma of today and give you tips on where to eat and how to have fun. All right, let's go, go, go!
On va vraiment faire un tour guidé à l'Archon de cette région. C'est quand même un peu ridicule.
There's a familiarity to the scent in the air and the firmness beneath my feet. Now, time for a change of pace. Where should we go?
Elle n'est pas avec moi vraiment? Ou c'est comme Paimon, c'est juste qu'on la voit pas? Non, parce que si c'est vraiment juste la conscience de Hey, en vérité, elle est juste dans ma tête. Comme une deuxième personnalité qui parlerait en même temps que moi. Ouais, ça fait très schizo comme excuse. Ah, je vais peut-être avoir le droit de... Putain, ce magasin, j'ai toujours pas le droit d'acheter des trucs dedans, ça m'énerve. Ah non, elle est vraiment là.
Is this the marketplace? It's a far cry from how I remember it. The stores have changed, and so have the vendors. Well, that's to be expected.
It's... What is the almighty Shogun doing here?
Isn't the Shogun sick? This is...
I appear to have frightened the people.
Well, what did you expect? the almighty Shogun makes an impromptu appearance in town, people are gonna freak out a bit.
Patrolling the streets is the Tenryou Commission's job. The Shogun has a lot of information to process and orders to give out. She doesn't have time to deal with it herself. Additionally, the Shogun has no need of recreation. There would be no need for her to come here just to pass the time or to relax.
So, what do we do now? Should we go away?
Why? It's not like I'm here to cause trouble. Let's just relax.
It was more the ordinary people that Paimon was worried about. Never mind. This definitely seems...
People still use Mora in commercial transactions.
Voilà, c'est ça que je voulais dire. Ça, on a vu cette scène plein de fois, mais le fait de l'avoir marché tout à l'heure en faisant les 100 pas, c'était nouveau. Genre, on la voyait de loin, tranquille.
Of course I don't. There is no need for commerce in the plane of Euthymia. If I ever need something, I can simply have one of the commissions bring it to me. Wait, what do you mean, either?
Parce qu'on connaît un autre archon extrêmement pauvre. Hein? Hein, Morax? Le mec, il a créé l'argent, mais il en a jamais. Putain. Je l'adore, ce personnage. Hein. Ah, j'adore Zhongli, mais putain. De la bouffe. Ah, je peux courir maintenant. Non, on va avancer à la même vitesse qu'elle, ce serait un peu stupide d'aller plus vite. Le but c'est quand même de la suivre. D'ailleurs, vous saviez, je sais pas si je l'ai déjà dit, mais vous saviez que les cheveux des archons, le bout des cheveux, là déjà c'est d'une couleur différente. Mais c'est pareil pour Zhongli et Venti aussi. Quand vous faites une capacité, ça s'illumine.
Shogun,
It's all right. Relax. I'm just here to look around. Could you tell me about the items you're selling?
Of course. I've got all kinds of snacks here. Takoyaki, dango, and milk, and so on.
Huh? Milk? Sounds
It might sound odd, but it is in fact. You see, many of the stores in town are already very well established. I couldn't compete with them no matter what I said. So my idea was to create some new combinations to give customers a novel experience.
Ça semble fonctionner,
For
ton truc,
example,
vu que t'es encore là.
my latest concoction is this dango milk. When the dango are worked into a viscous form, they mix very nicely with the milk. The focus is not just the taste, but also the unique texture.
Ah, dango with milk. I've never heard of it. What made you want to do this?
I'm sorry, Shogun. I've got no bone to pick with a turnip.
I said relax. There's no need to go treading on eggshells. Do you really think the eternity I pursue is something that can be shaken by dango and milk?
Why do I feel like she's... Actually, it came to me by chance. A friend was catering once and made too many dango, so they gave some to me. But there were more than I had use for. My milk wasn't selling well at that time either. And both dango and milk have a short shelf life. So I thought I'd try mixing the two as I had nothing to lose. To my surprise, in the right proportion, it tasted superb.
A chance combination. Interesting.
The almighty Shogun wants to try? Well, certainly. And
Nice. It's sweet.
Elle est effectivement très différente de sa marionnette. Hein,
A unique
oh,
beverage
c'est
indeed.
très... c'est presque perturbant. En vrai, je serais comme eux, moi. De la voir comme ça, venir boire du lait dans un étal au pif sur le marché.
It's a little bit like
C'est très étonnant.
porridge? But the resemblance is only superficial. Anyway, I like it.
I'm very glad you approve.
I imagine that an item as delicious as this dango milk must sell.
Well, I won't lie to you. Sales are very...
Huh? So it's selling slowly?
Because most people aren't willing to give it a try. They think it's an unusual combination. Even though everyone who's tried it before rates it... I'm not saying the almighty Shogun has unusual taste. Please, don't take it...
Ah, I see. Well, that can be fixed. I'll just have the Yashiro Commission order a few hundred cups and go door-to-door delivering them.
No, Almighty Shogun. That's
Is it? I just want them to try it. It would be a shame for them to miss out on Dango milk. Of course. I've heard that most humans like desserts, so it's not unusual that I should enjoy them too. Miko agrees with me on this. There's nothing like dessert for improving one's mood. Much more enjoyable than meditating alone all the time. By the
Et t'attends que tu sortes de
Miko
ton
mentioned
petit
that she
monde.
founded something called the Yai Publishing House to sell some sort of light novels.
Alors, roman léger, c'est pas une si bonne traduction ça, je crois.
She's
Light
always bragging to
novel,
me
ça,
about it, but it's
tu
difficult for
dis
me
juste
to
roman
really
en français,
imagine
c'est pas
without
light
seeing the
novel.
place for myself.
Sinon, c'est quoi? Il y a des livres lourds aussi, c'est débile. Ça veut rien dire. Un livre, un roman léger. Alors, je veux bien que tu qualifies un roman de léger si, si l'histoire l'est et ou soit petit. Il n'y a pas beaucoup de pages. Mais non, mais ça n'a pas de sens. Ah, j'ai pas pêché. Faudrait que je voie si je peux pêcher, mais je crois que j'ai fait hier, donc ça sert à rien. Comme j'ai fait hier, donc je vais attendre demain, comme ça. Ah là, la chambre, yeah. Allez, on va couper. Hop. On l'amène voir les feux d'artifice. Voir comment elle panique.
Shogun! Almighty Shogun! What brings you to the Yai Publishing House?
No, not at all. Don't be so nervous.
Apologies. I still don't quite understand. Are you here to look into the management? Or publishing regulations? Or fire safety measures?
She just wants to browse your book.
The Almighty Shogun wishes to read light novels?
Yes. Any recommendations?
The Yai Publishing House's novels are mostly targeted at the general public, and the content is all...
I'm just here to try something new. There's no fun in reading the same kind of thing over and over again. Relax. It's just words on a page, isn't it? What could I misunderstand, really?
In principle, you're absolutely right. It's just...
It'll be fine. If there's anything the Shogun doesn't understand, we'll explain it to her.
Well... Okay then. Please proceed to the bookshelf over there. It has all the latest bestsellers. There are some winning entries from the This Novel is Amazing competition. I've just finished compiling... Don't take them too seriously. It's all just a bit of fun.
Okay. Let's go then.
Salut.
Huh. How can this be? I know every individual word in these books' titles, so why is it that they make no sense to me in these particular combinations? Take this one, for example. The good thing about being reincarnated as a hilly churl is that I only need to eat Sansetias to become stronger. It's so long.
C'est un titre d'animé. C'est les trucs du genre... moi, quand je me réincarne en slime, c'est trop long. C'est très... Bon, là, j'ai pris un truc très populaire, me tapez pas dessus. Hein. J'ai rien contre le truc, je l'ai jamais regardé encore, donc je peux pas juger. Mais le titre, il est long. Là, c'est pire encore. On dirait ça.
Hilly churls grow stronger from eating Sansetias? Well, surely it should be some sort...
It's just a narrative
Narrative
device.
device. So it's... made up? What's the point of that? Without being grounded in reality, how can the story be believable?
Il est là le défi.
Also, I'm fairly certain that hilly churls can't write stories. So, does this author claim to be documenting hilly churl life from an outside perspective, perhaps?
Paimon's starting to understand Kuroda's reservations right about now.
Trop moderne, ça, exactement.
Well, that's good news for you. We can pick out some novels that are easier to understand and give you the scoop.
All right then. I believe myself to be relatively well read, but with stories like these, I don't even know where to start.
Elle n'a pas l'habitude de la fiction.
I have high hopes, though. This seems like Miko's style, so I'm sure the stories are very entertaining.
All right, leave it to us. We'll be back in a jiffy. This could be a pretty tough job. Let's see what we're up against.
Histoire d'arts martiaux Léoé. Histoire d'un quotidien plein de romances. Histoire d'une réincarnation. Alors bon, la réincarnation, on vient de le faire, c'est pas une bonne idée. Là, il y a un bouquin. Je l'ai vu clignoter dans la cinématique, ça me tapait dans les nerfs. Ça me tapait sur les nerfs. Alors, je dirais soit les arts martiaux, soit la romance. La romance au pif. Épopée chaotique de ma jeune vie amoureuse. Et 7 belles femmes. Let's go le harem. TXD avec plus de filles.
Only skimmed through, but Paimon can tell this girl has loved the main character with all her heart since childhood. Right! Yeah, it's just a novel. But the plot is really gripping. But would A really...
Je sais pas. Ah, je lis pas les 3. C'est pas juste des light novels, là, c'est des magazines. C'est des bandes dessinées. Ah ah! Ah ah! La vie a fait de moi un martialiste quand je voulais être un essayiste. Alors, essayiste, pour moi, c'est quelqu'un qui essaye. Ça veut rien donc, c'est pas forcément... Ok...
What a string. Someone like that could easily become the top martial arts pro in the world. You do have a point.
La volonté de faire, ça pourrait lui plaire rapport à son éternité. C'est quoi ce titre?
With a premise like this, it's no wonder Kuroda was nervous about letting A look around. Paimon thinks it might be best not to bring this one up with A. We might get the author in trouble. Well, if someone turned into Paimon and did a bunch of stuff this Paimon would never do...
Ouais, mais personne ne se transformera en toi, Paimon. C'est pas assez intéressante. Et où elle est là? Alors, on prend lequel? On prend lequel? En tout cas, on prend pas la réincarnation, même si ce serait très marrant, je crois.
The looks on your faces tell me you found some good stories.
L'histoire d'arts martiaux pour la volonté de faire à son éternité et tout ça.
Goodness. Are people in Liyue really so? Even though the protagonist refuses to acknowledge his innate talents, he has a rare dedication to justice. Where is he now? Does he have plans to visit Inazuma? If so, I will instruct one of the commissioners to bring him to me on his arrival. I would very much like to spar with him.
T'as pas encore compris c'était quoi de la fiction par contre.
He's a fictional character. He doesn't exist. What about the antagonists, though? Don't you have any thoughts about their part in the...
The antagonists? You mean all the people who behaved foolishly? What can I say? They're bad people, and they all got what they deserved. End of story.
A doesn't seem interested in the supporting characters at all.
Non, en effet.
What do you think of Yae Publishing House's light novels, eh? Do you like the stories we picked?
What I take from these stories is not so much the content itself, but what they represent. Back when I decided to isolate myself in the plane of Euthymia, there was no Yae Publishing House. In accordance with my wishes, the shogun... But the fact is that both the food and the stories have changed with time. I disagree with your point of view. That's what I would say if we were still, but the truth is right here in front of my eyes.
And that's exactly why we brought you out, to take a look around and get some fresh ideas. Sure, it's not the same as you remember, but one way or another, people are loving life in the present. That's gotta be a good thing, right?
Alors,
Yes, you're right. I'm wary of any and all. Thank you for inviting me out. This trip has been quite... This may be an everyday occurrence for you, but for me, I've seen a lot, and it's made me think a lot. I really can't praise it highly enough.
prendre une photo.
Ooh, great idea! A's had a wonderful time, and a photo is the best way to remember it.
Take a photo? Once again, I'm faced with a combination.
It's okay. Come with us. We'll find a scenic spot and show you what we mean.
L'essence de la constance. Et je sais pas, mais faire une photo avec la Raiden Shogun, avec A, l'archon électro qui cherche l'éternité. Une photo, c'est une forme d'éternité, puisque c'est figé à un moment précis dans le temps.
We're taking a photo of you. Just leave the hard work to us. Basically, a photo makes a visual record of you at this very moment in time.
Okay, so what exactly is striking a pose? Ah, I see. So in other words, I need to do some sort of visually agreeable action in front. The more I think about it, the more embarrassing it seems. How should I pose? Help me out here.
Gracieuse et digne d'avoir un air sévère et sérieux, mais non.
Not too
Décontracté.
over the top.
Vas-y, gracieuse et digne.
I'll try that.
Alors, digne peut-être, mais gracieuse...
All right. Well, I'll leave the
sévère et
this doesn't
sérieux.
feel very
Elle va croiser les bras.
mean.
Tu ressembles un peu trop à la marionnette, j'aime pas
All
trop.
right. Well, I'll leave the decision to
Décontracté?
How about this? This feels quite natural.
Écoute, franchement, pour ce que ça va changer.
Okay, let's get started.
Let's pick a good angle to record this.
Ah, mais ça va en vrai. Elle est pas de face, donc ça change un peu. Moi, je la veux comme ça, justement. Je veux pas la... Pas de face. Je trouve ça chiant. Ah, attends, je dois peut-être prendre l'artefact. Pas l'artefact, mais le gadget. Il est où le gadget? Non, ça marche pas. Non, ça marche jamais en fait. Faut toujours utiliser ce truc. Oh là. Oh là. Oh là là. Oh là là, ça se voit que je m'en sers souvent. Si je fais simplement ça. C'est bon? Oh, vous êtes sérieux? Il va vraiment falloir que je la prenne de face. Merde. Je comprends pas. Comment je suis censé faire? Ah, mais vous me saoulez en vrai. Non, moi je veux comme ça. Ça c'est bien. Je peux dézoomer? Non mais... La prendre entière. On dira faire un espèce de gros zoom sur son visage. C'est moche, c'est moche. C'est une idée stupide. Toi regarde comme ça. Avec la montagne derrière. Hop. Je vais même la garder. Vas-y. Je vais remettre l'autre gadget avant de l'oublier parce que je suis du genre à oublier ce genre de détail. Allez. Regarde. C'est toi. Sur une image.
Wow. This is astonishing. Is it some kind of magic? But she doesn't seem to be able to move or talk. I thought it would turn out poorly because I felt rather rigid, but it actually looks more natural than I imagined. The pose is exactly the same, and so is the scenery in the background.
That's what makes it so special.
Hang on. I'm still struggling to understand. So, the one in this photo, are you sure it isn't me? If it's not me, then why does she look exactly like me? And if she is me, then who am I?
Okay, that's way above Paimon's head. Over to you, Traveler. Hey, that's right! Do you think the Shogun counts as you?
Of course I do. It was never my intention to place control of Inazuma.
So then, who does that make you, here and now?
Well, I'm still me. There is no doubt about that. My existence... I think I am me. There is only one of me. But I can exist in many different forms.
Voilà.
It's not important what form I exist in.
Non, désolé. En vérité, je vais arrêter après la
The
quête.
Shogun, for example, is one of my forms of existence.
Merci du follow.
In that case, this picture is one of...
So even... Then, how can I ask Inazuma and everyone who lives here to remain unchanging? Everything I have encountered on this journey with you has been from beyond my existing sphere of knowledge. You've seen a lot of my ignorant side today. Maybe you can't tell, but all this has challenged my understanding of things.
Aussi, hein.
Based on what I have seen today, I am forced to accept that but it would be incorrect to conclude from this that the Inazuma of both the Vision Hunt Decree and the statue of the omnipresent God were conceived as a means of bringing about eternity.
Bah, oh
But if
putain,
I
un
were
joueur
really
console.
getting closer to
Un joueur
eternity,
console, il a...
none of this ever would
il a
have happened.
aïe. Aïe. Aïe.
Perhaps,
On devrait bientôt l'avoir. Elle est censée en sortir en 2.2, elle.
perhaps
Pour les
I've been
joueurs
holding
PC.
on to everything too tight.
Sounds to Paimon like Ace figured things out. And that means that we've done a really great job as her...
Master Kamaji! Master...
Why is it getting... Oh, that sounded like Ippei.
Ippei, is that someone from the Tenryou Commission?
Yep, let's find out what's going... Da-da-da.
On va se ramener pour régler son problème avec la Shogun, mon gars.
Hey, Ippei, what's the matter?
Ah, it's you. Huh? You must be looking for my master, Kujo Kamaji? I am very sorry. He's not here at the moment. But if it...
It's okay. I'm not here to see him. We just heard you calling out, so we came to see what was going...
Yes. Master Kamaji still hasn't returned from the negotiations, and I'm starting to get worried. In fairness, he does have a habit of taking long walks and coming back late. It's perfectly possible that he just found somewhere he likes and lost track of but for some reason, today...
Kujo Kamaji. A descendant of the...
That's right. Apologies, since the head of the clan is in poor health at the moment.
I have heard that things are quite tumultuous with the Tenryou Commission at present.
Forgive us, Almighty Shogun. The Kujo clan has failed. The Kujo clan's reputation is damaged, and its power over the Tenryou Commission is in decline. Plus you, you have yet to issue a verdict. So, Master Kamaji decided to enter negotiations with the Takatsukasa clan with a view...
Surely they would be discussing something like that at their headquarters, right? What?
Actually, they decided to hold this one elsewhere. I'm a little confused as to why, to be honest. But I didn't feel it was my place to question the higher-ups. The meeting place is in the mountains near the Grand Narukami Shrine. I believe the Takatsukasa clan have some kind of base.
Oh, on va aller au sanctuaire Narukami. On va rencontrer...
Takatsukasa. Another familiar name. They have been faithfully serving the Kujo clan all these...
Yes, that's why, Master... I've searched all over
On
the
va
city.
donc peut-être croiser Yae en se baladant avec...
No need.
avec sa pote.
I'm probably just I'm only a lowly servant. I'm not as smart as Master, so I can't really share his burden.
What do you think, Alma?
Let's go see what's happening. With me present, they are Besides, this is only...
Thank you so much, Shogun. Let me mark out the location of the base for you.
on va pas vraiment au sanctuaire, mais c'est pas loin. Ok. Je suis jamais passé vraiment par là. Takatsukasa. Tsukasa. Non, c'est tout? Bon, d'accord. Je devrais la suivre, mais je le ferai pas parce que après j'ai assez dévié de la quête que je suis depuis le début. Là. Hop. Et ici, non, c'est en bas. Ah, là-dedans. Il y a un passage là. Et que ça coûte tout le monde. Petit défi. On va nous donner une shogun en essai. Le truc c'est que je l'ai déjà moi ce personnage en fait. Bah ouais.
Whoa! Look at how well hidden this place is.
I can't think of a reason anyone would want to build a structure like this deep in the mountains. I feel something that doesn't belong here.
Huh?
We should proceed with caution. The Kujo clan descendant may well be...
Oh! On va jouer un peu avec A.
It's my lucky day.
Illusion shattered.
Elle est stylée là.
Shine down.
To the fairy.
Why are there Ronin here? This is a Tenryou commission base.
Something is not right. We must remove all those who stand in our way.
Let's get down to business. Say no more.
Fate is upon you.
My blade.
Il est plein le cercle, non? Non, il manque un côté. Donc je fais ça.
Opening box of Adepti tricks.
Je retourne sur la Raiden et je fais ça.
Torn to oblivion.
Ça a l'air d'avoir fait bien mal. Hein. J'ai pas vraiment joué avec. Du coup, je connais pas trop ces animations. J'ai fait le test de personnage, mais c'est pas mal tout. Un coffre. Aïe, ça pique.
Let's get down to business.
Solidify.
To the fairy.
I will have order.
Decided by destiny.
My blade. Lucky day.
Elle appelle Divine fille quand elle se reçoit des dégâts. Elle appelle la grande maîtresse géante à son secours, c'est trop mignon.
There is no escape. Inazuma shines eternal.
Say no more.
Shine down.
My blade. Finally, to the fairy.
Elle est bien stylée, comme d'habitude j'aime beaucoup moi les personnages à la lance, donc j'aime bien comment elle se bat et tout.
Illusion shattered.
Finally, I had a lucky day. Order guide you.
Fate is upon you.
Yes.
Woo! Boing, boing, boom!
There's
Yummy,
more.
yummy, go! Woo!
Solidify. There's more. There's more. Finally, I. No.
Ah. Oui? Ah c'est bon.
Gather. This is order.
Sparks and flash! Jumpy, jumpy, go! Hi-ya! Da-da-da!
Written in the stars.
Merde.
Orders given. Orders received.
Gather. Slice.
Wheel of life.
Torn to oblivion.
Oh putain, elle l'a explosé. Bon, en même temps c'était un truc pyro aussi, mais bon, elle est quand même démolie.
But who's he with?
On dirait des soldats.
Almighty Shogun.
Shogun?
Descendant of the Takatsukasa clan. Explain what is.
Oh, we're just discussing some minor issues that have cropped up in the Tenryou Commission recently. Really, it's nothing worth the almighty Shogun worrying about.
And these minor issues warranted the secluded location and the hiring of Ronin and Kairagi to keep guard?
Well, there's been a lot of turmoil lately. It was just out of...
Silence. Descendant of the Kujo clan.
All right. I came here intending to negotiate, but it turned out all they were interested in was a written confession from the Kujo clan.
A written confession?
Yes. A statement acknowledging every crime committed by the Kujo clan since the inception of the Vision Hunt Decree, including all the recent misconduct.
All factual statements, of course. Not a single one of them fabricated.
I can't deny that. But it also emphasizes the Takatsukasa clan's achievements throughout the document, claiming they stood steadfast all along and fought back against the crisis. These are all falsehoods.
Says who? Why, you two-faced... You're going back on everything you said.
I'm just stating the facts. I'm sure the almighty Shogun can discern the truth. All the Takatsukasa clan is trying to do is make themselves look good, so they'll be first in line to replace the Kujo clan. Why else would you push a false narrative in the written confession that paints your clan in a good light, and try to make me sign it under duress?
What are you talking about? You're not under duress, we're just negotiating here. You've completely changed your tune.
I believe I now understand the situation.
Don't listen to his nonsense. I'm sure you're well aware of the major failings of the Kujo clan. Surely you, of everyone, knows. Not a single word they say.
You are quite mistaken if you think your dispute is of any interest to me. Descendant of the Takatsukasa clan.
Well, yes, of course. It's the eternal pursuit of everyone in the Tenryou Commission to offer our lives in service.
Then the situation is not as complicated as you seem to have made it. After all, I am the one who appoints the Tenryou Commissioner. The process is quite simple. Anyone who can beat me in a duel becomes the new commissioner.
Sorry, a duel with the
The first Tenryou Commissioner demonstrated his will with the blade in his hand. That is why the title has been passed down within the Kujo clan ever since. If you want me to appoint a new clan, then naturally, there must first be a new duel. Do you not know how to wield a blade? Or do you simply doubt your abilities on account of your advanced age and declining physical? Here you are talking about offering your life, and yet you are too afraid to face my blade. Well, never mind. What about one of you then? Anyone who can defeat me. Takatsukasa. Does not a single person dare to face me?
Moi je l'ai déjà fait, je peux devenir commissaire, non? Non? Oh, ok, c'est pas drôle.
I will challenge you, Almighty Shogun.
What?
Descendant of the Kujo clan. Regrettably, even if you win against me, it cannot atone for the wrongs committed under—
I realize that. I don't stand a chance of winning against you anyway. Even when I was executing the Vision Hunt decree, I had doubts about my father's decisions. I knew that what I was doing was wrong. But that was as far as I went. I doubted, and I ruminated. I understood the situation perfectly well, but I accept the Kujo clan's decline as punishment for my deeds. I can't even say that I failed to prevent it, because in order to fail, you have to have at least tried.
To be brutally honest, for someone of your strength, there is nothing you could have done, even if you had tried.
Yes. I'm too weak. My father ignores me. My elder brother can't help me. And I even need Ippei to set me straight at times. It's the way, but if nothing else, then right here, right now in the Kujo clan's final hours, it is I who represent the clan. Just as the Shogun said a forefather of mine once showed his will with his sword. Then please, let me, Kujo Kamaji, end the story of the Kujo clan, and this is my last chance to do—
This is patently, but I accept.
Let's go. Elle va le ridiculiser. Mais bon.
The Kujo clan's honor was forged with courage, tempered with integrity, and shines beyond life and death. Show me whether your blade can bear the weight of your name.
Ready to learn, Almighty Shogun.
Il semble savoir se battre.
Another anomaly in eternity. Nevertheless, it appears that the Kujo honor still courses through your veins. Kujo Kamaji is wounded. Descendants of the Takatsukasa clan, it is your you may not have the courage to challenge me, but I trust that you are capable of attending to a small matter such as this.
Yes, of course. I apologize.
I had heard that the Kujo clan is no longer fit to shoulder the work of the Tenryou Commission. The search for a successor to the role of Tenryou Commissioner is indeed, however, following this duel, I have decided to postpone the Kujo clan. In the meantime, I expect the Takatsukasa clan to continue supporting the Kujo clan.
As you instruct, so it shall be done. We would not dare question the almighty
Finally, if you still think you can copy the Fatui strategy of providing me with deceptive information to produce flaws in my... You will see me appear once again as I have done today. Only next time, my blade will show no mercy.
Understood. Thank you, almighty Shogun, for your wisdom.
That will do. I will have the Okuzumeshu continue the investigation from here. Come with me. Let's find a quiet place. There's something I...
Oh, un joli coffre. Hop. Des primos. Moi j'aime les primos, j'en ai besoin de primos, je veux des primos. Aux alentours de possibilité, il me faut la possibilité d'avoir à peu près 70 vœux en stock pour avoir une chance de choper un 5 étoiles sur la bannière à Utao. Donc il me faudrait un truc comme pas loin de 200, 250 ou 100, 140, 150 vœux pour être sûr de l'avoir à 100%. Que je réussisse mon 50-50 ou pas.
When it's time to deal with the situation, you're just like the Shogun.
Oh, you think so? I thought I was rather accommodating. If it had been the Shogun, she would have decapitated Kujo Kamaji without a second thought. I do believe he was prepared for that outcome. I could see it in his eyes. The Kujo clan has undergone a dramatic change from its glory days to its present decline. Kamaji is hardly... He has shown me how some things remain the same, even as the world around... I also have you to thank. The things we experienced out on the streets, and the photo you took of me.
So what's next for the Kujo clan? Will they get to carry on being in charge of the...
Not a chance. Even if their heir was someone who showed promise, still, I will give them a little more time. After all, the Shogun does not make mistakes. She is incapable of doing so. But I, as I have much to contemplate in the days to come. But at least, I can now see the way ahead. I think I'll leave that to the Shogun. The greatest threat to eternity is still the erosion that comes with time. As I said, the Shogun has a robust system to protect her against modification. This is because I anticipated that I myself, but I've made up my mind. So I will do what needs to be done, no matter how difficult it is. This has certainly been a memorable series.
Absolutely. You sorted out the Tenryo Commission, and the people in the city got to see a happy and healthy Shogun. All the awful rumors will disappear. If you enjoyed your trip, we should get you out again sometime.
No need. There's no place for such things in my life. Also, please stop making it sound as if I somehow need the company.
Oh.
Okay. I'm ready to head back now. My period of solitude will now continue, but it will not last too much longer. I will leave you humans to deal with any
Okay, see you next time! Considering a lot of what happened was pretty unexpected, things seem to have worked out surprisingly. The only thing left to do is return the pass permit to Yaimiko.
Oui. Et on va la retrouver là-bas. Parce qu'on n'est pas loin, hein. Elle peut très bien détourner, aller au sanctuaire et repartir. Elle doit en connaître l'existence de ce sanctuaire. Non, elle n'est pas là. Déçu. Je suis presque déçu que les deux se croisent pas en dehors d'un combat.
We had a great trip.
Did you know? Well then, you'll have to tell me all about... How amusing. The almighty Shogun goes downtown, and suddenly she's like a wide-eyed country girl trying to find her bearings in the big city. Marvelous. What a shame I didn't get to see it for myself. It's fine. She wouldn't mind. So, from what you were saying, it seems that she has finally begun to comprehend what form eternity should take? That's the most important outcome of this trip. To be honest, I wasn't expecting you'd make—
Yeah, it seems like she's not gonna force every—
To put it nicely, even deities indulge in wishful thinking. To put it more bluntly, there are things that even the Seven can't do when faced with— Take a guess. Anyway, it sounds like you had a very pleasant trip, and next time you wish to see her—
What? But she said she doesn't need company.
Because she is a god. It's not that gods don't need the company of others, just that the idea of a god having company seems indulgent to her. But you don't belong to this world. Perhaps you are just the company she needs.
Reflet de la mortalité à suivre. C'est terminé. Donc, le live va s'arrêter ici. Merci à ceux qui auront suivi le live et à ceux qui regarderont la rediffusion. Ciao!